On January 3rd, 2017, adequate notice of this meeting pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act has been furnished by inclusion thereon in the annual schedule of meetings for 2017, which has been posted on the bulletin board of Borough Hall, filed with the Borough Clerk, faxed to the out-of-town record in the community's newspapers, and distributed to all persons, if any, requesting copies of same pursuant to said act. In case of an emergency or fire alarm, you must evacuate the building by using any of the exit doors in the room. They're immediately to my right, and the double doors at the rear of the room. Occupants must exit the building by using the staircase and not the elevator. This meeting is being recorded by both video and audio and may be rebroadcast.
Everyone rise. Join me in saying the flag, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Mayor Fabre.
Here.
Council members Padovano.
Here.
Trevino.
Here.
DeHere.
Here.
Lindenau.
Here.
Maroney is absent. Messer.
Present.
Borough Attorney Ronald Dario.
Here.
Borough Administrator Roberta Stern.
Here.
Borough Clerk Jean Coimbra is here.
All right, we have the Borough Engineer for his monthly report. Mr. Fliniak.
Thank you. Honorable Mayor and Council, we issued an engineer's report dated March 28th for tonight's meeting. The Economic Recovery Program project is the first item on the list. Construction documents are available for contractor pickup on March 31st. The pre-bid meeting, which will occur at the site, is scheduled for April 18th. The bid opening for that project would be May 2nd at 2 p.m. at Borough Hall. The Maywood Avenue Streetscape project's been completed. It's been on hold with respect to one item, which we were awaiting favorable conditions with respect to the weather. That is the electrical box at the corner of Central and Maywood Avenue. That work we anticipate occurring within the next month. The next time you see me, it'll be completed, and then we can proceed with the closeout of that project. The next item on the list is the Jersey Avenue Parkway Roadway Improvement Program project. Closeout has occurred, and we've completed all the DOT closeout documents. We're just awaiting some certification documents from the CFO and from the borough, and then we could file that paperwork with the state so that the borough can get the remainder of its grant funding for that project. West Magnolia Avenue, Magnolia Lane, the Bergen County Bridge Inspection Project. In early March, our office submitted a DEP land use permitting package. We anticipate receiving that permit in July. Subsequently, we would bid that roadway extension from Brook to the existing bridge for those two houses in that area. The Oak Avenue Roadway Improvements Project, our office was authorized by the governing body to proceed with that work. We've actually completed the survey ahead of schedule. We were concerned with the weather that we wouldn't be able to get out there, but we've completed it. The project will be bid early June. Construction will occur in July of this year. The PSE&G Improvement 69 kV project, that work's ongoing. They've been installing poles and transferring some of the equipment along Maywood Avenue, Passaic, and also Spring Valley. The final item on the list is the annual stormwater report. This past week we met with Ms. Stern and the DPW superintendent to address some of the open items in the report. That will be filed within the next week. And then the final item that I'd like to discuss, which is not on our report, our office received a phone call from Bergen County, from their drainage engineer, to discuss the Maywood Avenue from Magnolia to Central Avenue Drainage Improvements Project. It sounds like that work is going to be occurring this summer, and then thereafter the paving will occur. So slowly but surely, it looks like that project's going to be moving forward by the county.
How long do you think they'll take it?
I can envision them taking 30 to 60 days to construct the drainage improvements. The paving could take a week, I would say, or a couple weeks to do that work.
Right. Did you ever get an answer from PSE&G with regard to opening up the West Pleasant and doing the electric lines, the underground lines?
We did get some information as it relates to them doing some of the work there, and hopefully that they will move forward with that work on the borough's behalf, since they've been interrupting a lot of the work that's been occurring in the borough. I don't have a time frame for it, but we've been in contact with them to do that work.
If and when that does happen, you will be monitoring that?
Oh, most definitely we would. Most definitely we would.
Okay.
Piggybacking on that question, they were going to replace some gas lines in the area of Pleasant Ave and Spring Valley, I believe it was.
Correct.
Where do they stand with that?
That they haven't come in with a pre-construction meeting to inform us exactly when that's going to be occurring, but we're aware of that project proceeding at sometime in the future.
You don't think they would do it on top of the 69 kV project?
No, I can't see that occurring. I can't see that occurring.
Any other questions for the engineer? All right, great, thank you. Would you just stick around?
I'd be glad to.
The public meeting.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, at this point, we'd like to open the meeting to the public. Anyone from the public wishing to be heard? Okay. Seeing no one, open the meeting to the public. Actually, I need to get away for that part. Yes. But you do that. Public hearing on pending ordinance. Oh, did I miss something? Thank you very much. I apologize. Proclamations. Whereas the Borough of Maywood has previously been named Tree City USA by the New Jersey Department of Forestry, and whereas the Tree City USA honor comes from the National Arbor Day Foundation, a nonprofit educational organization dedicated to tree planting and environmental stewardship, and whereas communities entering the nationwide program receive the Tree City USA designation upon recommendation by state foresters who co-sponsor the program, and whereas Tree City USA communities receive a flag with the program's logo and a walnut-mounted plaque, Tree City USA, community signs, and maple leaf stickers indicating additional qualifying years, and whereas trees make a world of difference in our community, being recognized for the beauty and value of our homes, neighborhoods, parks, and business areas. Trees conserve energy, help clean the air, protect rivers and streams, and provide homes for wildlife in certain areas of the state. Now, therefore, I, Adrian J. Febre, Mayor of the Borough of Maywood, do hereby proclaim April 21st, 2017 as Arbor Day in the Borough of Maywood, and urge all citizens to support efforts to protect our trees and woodlands and support our borough's urban forestry program.
Yes. I suggest that if they're going to give us a plaque, it should be lucite, not walnut.
Maybe it's trees that have already been felled.
Pass the law.
You know, Gene, would you pass it on for us, please? Get on there and count. Please. Thank you. All right, now, public hearing on pending ordinances.
Ordinance number 217 and ordinance amending chapter 209, Schedule C.
I'd like to open the meeting to the public for any comments or questions relative to the foregoing ordinance only. Seeing no one, is there a motion for the adoption?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
Roll call.
Padavano?
Yes.
Sedino?
Yes.
DeHere?
Yes.
Lindenau?
Yes.
Messa?
Yes.
Be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Maywood that ordinance 217 be and is passed upon second and final reading, and the Borough Clerk is hereby authorized and directed to advertise the same according to law.
All right, correspondence and report of the Borough Clerk.
The only thing I have is a reminder that the deadline to change party affiliation for the upcoming primary is Wednesday, April 12th. That's the deadline.
You hear that there?
Maybe I should ask you guys that question.
That's all I have.
Thank you. Report of the administrator.
Mayor, I have no report this evening. I believe some of the things, a couple of councilmen have comments about the same thing, so I will leave it to them.
Not to steal that thunder.
Exactly.
Thank you, Roberta. Report of the Borough Attorney.
Mayor, I said that small report I gave in closed session a while ago. That's all I have tonight.
Thank you, sir. Committee reports. Councilwoman Padavano.
I just have two things. Tomorrow is the Municipal Alliance is sponsoring fall prevention for the senior center at the senior center for the seniors. It's starting at 12 o'clock, and light refreshments will be available. And opening day is scheduled for Saturday, April 8th. The parade starts at 9:30 on Pleasant Ave, and all the festivities start at around 10 o'clock at Memorial Park. Hopefully the weather will cooperate and the parade will go off as scheduled. And that's all I have this evening.
Thank you, Mrs. Padavano. Councilman Gervino.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I don't have any report.
Yes, sir.
Still in thunder.
Councilman DeHare.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. From the building department, for the period from March 28th through today, they have collected $2,115 in inspection fees, so they remain very busy. Everybody in town is very busy working on the project. And other than that, I'd like to wish all our residents a very blessed Easter and Passover.
Thank you, Mr. DeHare. Councilman Rivera.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Two quick things. In between the raindrops, the DPW is working very hard to try and get the parks and fields ready for opening day. I think they're in pretty good shape. There's still a few odds and ends they have to take care of up at the Memorial Park in regards to the dugout covers. The fencing needs to be taken care of, which I anticipate being done by the end of the week. And the superintendent also is gathering a report of potholes or areas that need to be taken care of now that winter hopefully is gone and there'll be no more snow. So they'll compile a list and take care of priorities, worst to not so bad, hopefully within the next couple of weeks. That's all I have tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Rivera. Council President Messar.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. A couple of things real quick. Last Friday, I attended a Municipal Alliance event at Maywood Avenue School. Well attended, activity night, ping pong, shuffleboard, basketball, a lot of different things. I want to really give a shout out to Keith Timmons for pretty much running the event by himself. I did stop by and helped out for a little over an hour and a half. Donna Spezza-Ferrer went as well and helped out, but probably had 40 kids, 50 kids. And a few student chaperones, but it does a great job, puts everything out for the kids, puts everything away at the end of the night. So just a quick shout out to Keith. I also want to have a quick shout out to Officer Brian Rubio, who is going to be recognized by Mothers Against Drunk Driving New Jersey chapter for his DWI arrests in 2016. He's going to be honored at a future event, so I just wanted to give a shout out to Officer Rubio as well. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Messar. This Saturday, Martha DeYoung was inducted into, she was named Scouter of the Year, and her presenter was Betty Fetzer, and last year Scout of the Year was Betty Fetzer, and her inductor was Martha DeYoung, so I thought that was a pretty nice switch there. That's about it for me. Also, I'd like to say Happy Easter and Happy Passover. Let's move on. We have... No, we don't have any action on this one, right? There's no action on this.
The only thing we have, the ordinances that we're going to be, everybody's reviewing. That's the only thing that can go over.
Yeah, different outfit. All right, appointments. Victoria Len, Lumapon, Yosada Mantina, and Pierce Payumo as Youth Squad members of the Maywood Volunteer First Aid Squad effective April 4th, 2017. Natalia Tello as a police matron effective April 4th, 2017. Ronald Helpat as a regular full member of the Maywood Fire Department assigned to Protection Hook and Ladder Company 1 effective April 4th, 2017. And Mac DiTomaso as a regular full member of the Maywood Fire Department assigned to Protection Hook and Ladder Company number 1 effective April 4th, 2014. And once again, I apologize if I brutalized anybody's name up there. Is there a motion for the appointments?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Roll call.
Padavano?
Yes.
Trevino?
Yes.
DeHere?
Yes.
Lindenau?
Yes.
Messa?
Yes.
All right, council approval of the following. From St. Peter's HSA, request to hold a pocketbook bingo fundraiser and a 50-50 raffle at Our Lady Queen of Peace Church Auditorium on May 17, 2017 from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Number 2, request from the Senior Citizens Club of Maywood to park their personal cars in the swimming pool parking lot from April 23rd to April 29th, 2017. Is there a motion for the approval?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Roll call.
Padavano?
Yes.
Trevino?
Yes.
DeHere?
Yes.
Lindenau?
Yes.
Messa?
Yes.
Resolutions by title.
Resolution 6917, 2017 municipal budget notice.
Is there a motion for the approval?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Roll call.
Padavano?
Yes.
Trevino?
Yes.
DeHere?
Yes.
Lindenau?
Yes.
Messa?
Yes.
Notice is hereby given that the budget and tax resolution was approved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Maywood, County of Borough on April 4th, 2017. A hearing on the budget and tax resolution will be held at the Maywood Municipal Complex, second floor, second floor, council chambers on May 23rd, 2017 at 7:30 p.m., at which time and place objections to said budget and tax resolution for the year 2017 may be presented by taxpayers or other interested persons.
And just briefly, total appropriations for 2017 is $17,146,302 it's an increase of $247,393 from last year. That is a 1.95% tax increase from last year, to $65 increase in the average household. And in there, we have a $2.9 million surplus. That's the highest surplus this town has ever had. I want to thank our professionals. I want to thank everybody on the committee and the mayor and the council for their hard work on this budget. But again, gentlemen, thank you so much. Roberta, everybody, thank you. Sorry.
Resolution 7017, resolution approving self-examination of the 2017 budget.
Is there a motion for the introduction?
Motion.
Second.
Roll call.
Padavano?
Yes.
Trevino?
Yes.
DeHere?
Yes.
Lindenau?
Yes.
Messer?
Yes.
Ordinance 417, calendar year 2017 ordinance to exceed the municipal budget appropriation limits and to establish a cap bank in accordance to NJSA 48:4-45.4C.
Is there a motion for that introduction?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Roll call.
Padavano?
Yes.
Trevino?
Yes.
DeHere?
Yes.
Lindenau?
Yes.
Messer?
Yes.
Be it resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Maywood that ordinance 417 passed on first reading and that said ordinance to be further considered for final passage in a meeting of the mayor and council to be held on April 25th, 2017 at 7:30 p.m. at the Borough Hall, 15 Park Avenue, Maywood, New Jersey, at which time and place all persons interested therein will be given an opportunity to be heard concerning the same, as the Borough Clerk is hereby authorized and directed to advertise the same according to law.
All right. Is there any new business? How about any old business? Do we have miscellaneous business? I don't think there's any closed session today.
No, we did it already.
Okay. Is there a motion for adjournment?
So moved.
Is there a second? All in favor?
Aye.
You're adjourned.